100 SL5 QW1.1 GHz 256 KB 100 MHz 11 1.75 V33W socket 370 June 2000 RB80526 BY005256 Pentium 3 1133 SL5B2 SL4YV 1.13 GHz 256 KB 133 MHz 8.5 1.75 V33W socket 370 July 31 2000 RK80526 PZ006256 $990 SL4HH 1.8 V slot 180526 PZ1133256 Coppermine T, 180 nm. All models support MMX, SSE. The L2 cache runs at 100% CPU speed. Model number spec number frequency 2 cache multivoltage SICT release date part number, S, release price, USD. Pentium 3800 SL5 QD 800 MHz 256 KB 133 MHz 6 1.75 V20.8 W socket 370 June 2001 RB80533 PZ800256 Pentium 3866 SL5 HG SL5 QE866 MHz 256 KB 133 MHz 6.5 1.75 V26.1 W socket 370 June 2001 RK80533 PZ866256 Pentium 3933 SL5 HH SL5 QF933 MHz 256 KB 133 MHz 7 1.75 V27.3 W socket 370 June 2001 RK80533 PZ933256 Pentium 3 1000 SL5 QJ1 GHz 256 KB 133 MHz 7.5 1.75 V29W socket 370 June 2001 RK80533 PZ001256 Pentium 3 1133 SL5 QK1.13 GHz 256 KB 133 MHz 8.5 1.75 V29 1W socket 370 June 2001 RK80533 PZ006256 $990 Tualatin 130 nm. All models support MMX, SSE. The S suffix denotes the presence of 512 kilobytes L2 cache and dual processor capability. The Tualatin class Pentium 3s did not include the controversial processor serial number feature that was present in the earlier Pentium 3s. The L2 cache runs at 100% CPU speed. Tualatin S supports up to 4 GB of memory. PC 133 MHz ECC's DRAM DIMM, 4x1 GB. Model number spec number frequency 2 cache multivoltage SICT release date part number, S, release price, USD. Pentium 3 1000 SL5 GR1 GHz 256 KB 133 MHz 7.5 1.475 V29.9 W socket 370 July 2001 RK80530 PZ001256 Pentium 3 1000 S, 3, 4. SL5 PS1 GHz 512 KB 133 MHz 7.5 1.475 V29.9 W socket 370 June 2001 RK80530 KZ001512 Pentium 3 1133 SL5 GQ SL5 LT SL6 C4 SL6 JK 1.13 GHz 256 256 kb 133 MHz 8.51.475 v29.1 W socket 370 July 2001 RK80530 PZ006256268 5 Pentium 3 1133 SSL 5 LVSL 5 PUSL 6 BWSL 6 JM 1.13 GHz 512 KB 133 MHz 8.51.45 V27.9 W 6 / 28.7 W socket 370 June 2001 RK80530 KZ0065112 Pentium 3 1200 SL5 GNSL5 PMSL6 C3 SL6 JL 1.2 GHz 256 KB 133 MHz 91.475 V29.9 W socket 370 July 2001 RK80530 PZ009256294 5 Pentium 3 1266 SSL 5 LWSL 5 QLSL 6 BXSL 6 JN 1.26 GHz 512 KB 133 MHz 9.51.45 V30.4 W socket 370 July 2001 RK80530 KZ0125112 Pentium 3 1333 SL5 VXSL6 BZSL6 HS 1.33 GHz 256 KB 133 MHz 101.475 V29.9 W socket 370 December 2001 RK80530 PZ0142556 Pentium 3 1400 SL64 WSL6 C2 SL6 HR 1.4 GHz 256 KB 133 MHz 10.51.5 V31.2 W socket 370 December 2001 RK80530 PZ0172556 Pentium 3 1400 S7 SL5 XL SL657 SL6 by SL6 JP 1.4 GHz 512 KB 133 MHz 10.51.45 V32.2 W socket 370 January 8 2002 RK80530 KZ01751 $315 Mobile processors Coppermine 180 nm All models support MMX, SSE. Model number spec number frequency 2. Catch Voltiget psict release date part. Number, S, release price, USD, standard voltage Mobile Pentium 3 400 SL3 BA2. SL43K, BB0. SL4JN, BC0. SL546, BD0. 400 MHz 256 KB 100 mount / S4 1.35 1.6 version 10.1 WBGA2. October 25, 1999 KC80526 NY400256. KC80526 Li400256. $348 Mobile Pentium 3 450 SL3KX, BA2. SL43L, BB0. SL4J, BC0. SL3LG, PAR2. SL3RF, PAR2. SL43N, PB0. SL4JQ, PC0. SL4 Park. 450 MHz 256 KB 100 mount / S4.51.11.7 version 15.5 WBGA2. PGA2. October 25, 1999 KC80526NY450256. KP80526NY450256. $348 Mobile Pentium 3500 SL4ZH, BC0. SL5P4, BD0. SL3 Park, BA2. SL4JP, BC0. SL545, BD0. SL3DT, BA2. SL43M, BB0. SL4JB, BC0. SL3DW, PAR2. SL3RG, PAR2. SL43P, PB0. SL479, PB0. SL4 Junior, PC0. SL4PL, PC0. SL43Z, BB0. 500 MHz 256 kb 100 mount /S51.35 1.6 version 16.8 WBGA2. PGA2. October 25, 1999 KC80526GU500256. KC80526 Li 500256. KC80526 NY500256. KP80526 NY500256. $530 Mobile Pentium 3600 SL4GH, BB0. SL4JM, BC0. SL5V4, BD0. SL34Y, BA2. SL3PH, BA2. SL43Y, BB0. SL4JH, BC0. SL3PM, PAR2. SL3TP, PAR2. SL443, PB0. SL46V, PB0. SL4JX, PC0. SL4PM, PC0. 600 MHz 256 kb 100 mount /S61.11.6 version 34.5 WBGA2. PGA2. January 18, 2000 KC80526GL600256. KC80526GU600256. KC80526GY600256. KP80526GY600256. $423 Mobile Pentium 3650 SL3PG, BA2. SL43X, BB0. SL4JJ, BC0. SL3PL, PAR2. SL3TQ, PAR2. SL442, PB0. SL46W, PB0. SL4JY, PC0. SL4PN, PC0. 650 MHz 256 kb 100 mount /S6.51.35 1.6 version 21.5 WBGA2. PGA2. January 18, 2000 KC80526GY650256. KP80526GY650256. $637 Mobile Pentium 3700 SL54D, BD0. SL3Z7, BB0. SL4JK, BC0. SL56R, BC0. SL3Z8, PB0. SL4DL, PB0. SL4JZ, PC0. SL4PP, PC0. 700 MHz 256 kb 100 mount /S7 1.35 1.6 V23 WBGA2. PGA2. April 24, 2000 KC80526 GL700256. KC80526 GY700256. KP80526 GY700256. $562 Mobile Pentium 3/4S, BB0. SL4JL, BC0. 750 MHz 256 kb 100 mount /S7.5 1.35 1.6 version 24.6 WBGA2. PGA2. June 19, 2000 KC80526 GL750256. KC80526 GY750256. $562, 8. 750 SL54, BD0. SL583, BD0. SL44T, PB0. SL4DM, PB0. SL4K2, PC0. SL4PQ, PC0. SL53P, PD0. SL58M, PD0. KP80526 GY750256. Mobile Pentium 3800 SL4AK, BC0. SL548, BD0. SL4GT, PC0. SL4PR, PC0. SL53M, PD0. SL58N, PD0. SL4JX. 800 MHz 256 kb 100 mount /S8 1.35 1.6 version 25.9 WBGA2. PGA2. September 25, 2000 KC80526 GY800256. KP80526 GY800256. $508 Mobile Pentium 3850 SL4AG, BC0. SL547, BD0. SL4R, PC0. SL4PS, PC0. SL53L, PD0. SL58P, PD0. 850 MHz 256 kb 100 mount /S8.5 1.35 1.6 version 27.5 WBGA2. PGA2. September 25, 2000 KC80526 GY850256. KP80526 GY850256. $722 Mobile Pentium 3900 SL59H, BC0. SL54G, BD0. SL59J, PC0. SL5AV, PC0. SL53T, PD0. SL58Q, PD0. 900 MHz 256 kb 100 mount /S9 1.35 1.7 version 30.7 WBGA2. PGA2. March 19, 2001 KC80526 GY900256. KP80526 GY900256. $562 Mobile Pentium 3.1.0 SL54F, BD0. SL5TB, BD0. SL53S, PD0. SL58S, PD0. SL5TF, PD0. 1000 MHz 256 kb 100 mount /S10 1.35 1.7 V34 WBGA2. PGA2. March 19, 2001 KC80526GY001256. KPA